Hello, today, welcome back or welcome. I don't know where to put this. Today, I'm gonna be making eggs. In the end, they're gonna look like that. I just made some. This is gonna be my dinner, cause why not? So all you're gonna really need is eggs, a good sized pan, spatula, and I forgot the fourth one here. I put it back. Olive oil. These are all the ingredients you want. I'm gonna go to this one. This is still a hot surface, so I'm not gonna touch that. But so we're gonna, it depends how many people you're having, but since it's just me, I'm just gonna crack 3 eggs. Because I already have a dinner, and this is for my stepdad when he gets home. So we're gonna crack 3 eggs. Oh, that's splattered. I recommend pouring it into a bowl first because you don't want any shells. So, oh, that's okay. So don't put it directly in the pan. Actually, don't put it in the pan yet anyway, because we need to spray olive oil on it. So when you crack your 3 eggs, crack them in like a bowl, or like a small bowl or a small container or whatever, enough to fit eggs and egg juice. And so that way, if you do drop an egg, you can easily get it out of the bowl without having to stick your hand in a pan. I crack 3 eggs, and then after you crack your eggs, wash your hands, because you want to be sanitary when you do this. Okay, I just finished washing my hands. You're going to take your olive oil, I'm going to set it right there. You're going to turn your stove, your oven, your stove on, and I like to put it on low 4. So put it on low. And then I'm gonna go to this one because I know how to work this one. And then go to 4. Let's steam it up. Grab your olive oil. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay, I just washed my pan because there was olive oil on it. So you're gonna turn on your stove. Do not leave your stove unattended while it is on and things are cooking. I like to roll up my sleeves, that way I don't get my sleeves in there. I'd also recommend putting your hair back, like in a ponytail or something. Okay, olive oil. You're gonna spray it on the pan. All on the pan, like the outside too, like all on the pan. I got olive oil on my fingers. It's the fire. That's telling me that's hot. After you put it on, you're gonna dump your eggs into the pan. I'm gonna put my eggs back. I made 4 eggs for me, so hopefully 3 eggs will be enough for him, because he just comes back from work. He's gonna take a shower and all that. Woo! Good thing that didn't fall on the stove. Put the olive oil back because we don't need that. Okay. And now we wait. We'll take our spatula and we'll cut up the yolk a little bit so it's separated a little bit. Maybe stir it around if you wanna. I have a plate to put my stove on, so when I'm not using my spatula, it'll go on there. I want to put you up there. but you're gonna fall directly into the pan. That won't be a good thing. Perfect, you can see my food. His food. And yeah, so we're gonna, whoops. Okay, you could, but you didn't. There we go. Let's hope that stays like that. I'm gonna take it off the outsides here so it's easier to flip when I have to flip it, because I want it to stay off the edges. Maybe cut it up a little more. It depends how scrambled you want them, because we're making scrambled eggs. So, yeah. When it's like a little less liquidy than it is now, you see how like, oh, I don't know the right way to hold the camera. You see how there's still like liquid spots here and like over there? You don't really want liquid spots. You don't want liquid spots in your eggs now. I hear it sizzling. So when like there's not a lot of that, you want to start cutting it up even more. If you want them very scrambled, I will tell you. But right now you want to cut them up. You don't have to cut them up a lot, but you still want to cut it up so like it's enough to like flip, and you won't flip one big string of eggs. Off the edges. Now that it's like, I hear it sizzling, I'm gonna start. You don't have to, but this is because I want them scrambled. You don't have to do this, but I'm cutting it up even more. I recommend doing this because it's easier for you to follow me if you do what I do. And then I flip. Whoops. You don't want to flip it out of the pan, so don't do like the pancake flip. You just want to simply scoop and flip like that. You grab it, and then you just flip it. And then if they don't look scrambled enough after you flip it, you're welcome to cut it. I'm not going to cut it that much because mine are already scrambled enough. So, yeah. I recommend if you're a kid, have a parent around you, so they can supervise you. I've done this for a while. I've made eggs for people so many times. I'm used to this, so I know how to cook. Ish. Okay, and then we're gonna flip again. Okay, I see a little bit of brown. I might overcook it. I'm gonna put it to 2. So my thing was on 4, but now I'm gonna put my spatula down. As you can see, it's on 2. Let me get to it right there. It's on 2. I don't know if you saw it or not, but it's on 2. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. So it won't burn the eggs. We don't want burnt eggs. Unless if you want burnt eggs, then yeah, but we're trying not to burn the eggs. We're gonna flip again. Just keep flipping. You can flip it like twice or whatever. And then if you want to, cut it some more. And now if yours didn't look burnt and you did not turn it down when I did, I'd recommend turn it down now. Because I only turned it down because my eggs were looking kind of crispy, is what you would call it. So we're making eggs. Making beautiful Oh! Boiled eggs. It got out of the pan. It got out of the pan. Yeah, I'm a 13-year-old making eggs. Let's do this. Look at that. I have made a mess. Look at the fire. Oh Oh my gosh, it looks pink on the camera. Even though it looks red and where I am. It looks like that bright red. Oh, it turned down. They're popping. It's popping popcorn. Okay. Now what you want to do is grab a spatula. And I recommend you not do this if you're sensitive to hot things. Grab a spatula, scoop up some eggs, grab the eggs, and taste it. This is good. This is actually really good. And if it's good, you're going to turn it off. If it's not, then you're going to like flip it maybe a few times and keep it sizzling for a little bit. And then you're going to taste it again. And then if not, you're just going to keep repeating that, I guess. This is really good. That was pure yolk. I do not like yolk very much. Wait, no! I just washed the spatula. I don't want to wash the spatula. Okay, while I'm waiting for the thing to turn off, I'm going to do this. I'm going to clean off the spatula because I kind of... Actually, this doesn't have a lot of eggs. This will be mine enough. That'll be Tim's. No more sizzle. No more sizzle. Ow! The metal burnt me. Or maybe it was just really cold and I didn't expect that because I just touched eggs. But that hurt. Okay. So with the sink, you want everything on one side and you want a clear side on this side. And I'll tell you why. When you grab your pan's going to be hot. You don't want that hotness to get on the other silverware. No. It's going to have its very own sink. Just set it in there. So now your hot things, your hotness, is separated from your other things. I don't know the exact reason for that, but that is my reason. That's the reason I'm telling you. Because you don't want your hot pan touching the other stuff. Because then it would get hot and then it would blah, blah, blah. So while we're waiting for the hot surface to cool down, we're going to eat the eggs. And then when your surface cools down, you're going to clean up your area. But we're not going to do that yet because it's still a hot surface. And you don't have to touch it to know it's a hot surface. You just got to put your hand over it and it'll feel warm. Plus, it says hot surface right there with a glowing thing. So enjoy your eggs. I know I am.